In this video, I would like to show you how we can go ahead and reverse a string in JavaScript. Now, as you can see, we've been provided a variable str whose value is JavaScript. There is a function called as reverse string. We are invoking that function and we're passing the value of str as an argument to it. Now, what we're supposed to do is we are supposed to ensure that this particular function returns the reversed string. This can be achieved in multiple ways in JavaScript. But in this video, we're going to be taking the approach where we use some of the inbuilt methods of JavaScript to get the output. In another video, I will also show you how you can reverse a string without using any inbuilt method. Typically, these are the kind of questions that many of the front-end developers are being asked when they go for interviews. Let me get the terminal. I'm going to type node. I'm going to enter a session where once I enter the session, any piece of code that I write is going to be treated as JavaScript. I will now say const str is JavaScript. Now keep in mind here semicolon is optional here. JavaScript does not have an inbuilt reverse method on a string. As you can see, if I say str.reverse, it's going to throw an error. It says reverse is not a function. You have to keep in mind that reverse is a method which is available on an array. But what we've provided is we've been provided with a string. We somehow need to convert the string into an array. That is where we can make use of a method called a split. Now for split, I'm going to be passing an empty string. So what it's going to do is it's going to split the string at every single character level. Now you can see what has been returned to us is this array of characters. As I had previously mentioned, reverse is a method that is available to you on an array. So what I can do is if I do str.split, it splits the string and returns an array. On this array, I can now call the reverse method. Now, as you can see, that entire array has been reversed. But again, we are not supposed to return a reversed array, but we are supposed to return the reversed string. Like how we were able to convert a string into an array using the split method, JavaScript also provides you a method called as join, which is going to help you convert an array into a string. So by doing all of this, I can now do join, and you can see that that particular array is now being joined back into a string. Now, of course, I could have broken it down into multiple statements while executing, but you can see that you can still achieve it with one single line. Now, what I'll do is I'll say that this function is going to return str.split. Then we would want to return it returns an array. On that array, we are reversing that array, and then we are joining it back and having that value being returned. Now, in my videos, I would be going ahead and entering the node session and trying to explain it to you what each of the methods is doing, how the logic is being applied. I will come out of the session. I will type dot exit and I'll type clear to clear my terminal output. Now I will say node reverse string dot js. You can see that the string has gone. You can see that the string has been reversed. Now, if you pass console.log reverse string with Bangalore as the value, now when I try to run the code, you can see that the string has been reversed.